Jack thought the arrows sold by NPCs were too weak, so he spent an entire night crafting spiral arrowheads that could cause continuous bleeding. Since he couldn't use fire magic, he mixed herbs with minerals to create explosive potions. Jack didn't play the game like everyone else. He always picked the weakest class, and even chose wind magic, a skill set no one wanted. Compared to other elements, wind magic had the lowest damage, but that was exactly what Jack wanted. He just wanted to survive quietly in the game without drawing attention. When Jack entered the game, he realized the bow really was terrible. It could barely fire straight, let alone hit anything. After an entire afternoon of practice, Jack finally reached basic proficiency and could at least hit a target. The next day, Jack noticed everyone was looking to buy potions. He soon learned that the NPC shops were sold out, and because potion making was considered weak, no one bothered learning it. But Jack had learned it, and he immediately saw a business opportunity. He was missing one monster ingredient, so he headed into the deep forest to gather it. He aimed at a tiny bee but accidentally hit a flame ant instead. It didn't deal damage, but it instantly drew aggro. Seeing this, Jack tried using a flying kick, but he didn't expect the rock ant to inflict paralysis. Jack couldn't move at all and collapsed in front of the ant. After suffering through the long death penalty, Jack learned blacksmithing. Determined to defeat the rock ant, he decided to upgrade his gear. He forged two kinds of arrowheads, one with piercing power and another shaped like a pure iron hammer. Since rock ants reflected damage, Jack added metal spikes and blades to his boots. Using blade designs from Earth as reference, he crafted a pair of foot blades. They boosted his attack by 12 points and added 2 points of defense. With his new gear equipped, Jack tracked down the rock ant. He fired the hammer-shaped arrow first, paralyzing it. Then switched to the piercing arrow and finished it off instantly. Using this method, Jack gathered a huge amount of potion materials in just one afternoon. It looked like he was truly on his way to becoming rich in this game. After Jack went out to level up his mining skill, he never expected to dig up ore with nuke level power. Its blast could wipe out an entire city, one wrong move and the whole town would be gone. But Jack refused to believe that. He went home and turned the ore into a bomb. After a series of tweaks, he ended up making 3 prototypes, but the first one failed completely. The second one was way too strong, throwing it would even put him in danger, and Jack nearly sent himself to the afterlife. So he decided to keep that one as a last resort, something to use only if he couldn't beat a monster and needed to go down together. After drinking a recovery potion, Jack started testing the final prototype. Thankfully, he finally got the ratio right. When he threw it, it only damaged the target area and even applied a burning status effect, but that still wasn't enough. Jack went on to craft a spiral-shaped arrowhead that would add a bleeding effect whenever it hit its target. And to fight monsters more effectively, Jack forged a whipline with countless thin blades that could bind an enemy and deal continuous damage. Once everything was ready, it was time for a field test. His target this time was a wild brown bear. Jack first tossed an explosive potion, then followed up with status-inflicting shots, and finally used his chain to restrict its movement. One last kick finished the job and turned the bear into quest loot. He had to admit this gear made hunting much easier. Since both his swordsmanship and wind magic reached level 50 at the same time, they evolved into a combo skill, which meant Jack could now infuse wind magic into his arrows. Naturally, Jack tested it right away.